What if I told you that the same vitamins many seniors take to protect their brain and body could actually be putting them at risk of a stroke, brain bleed, or nerve damage overnight? I'm not talking about smoking, junk food, or skipping exercise. I'm talking about something most people think is safe, healthy, and even recommended by doctors. Vitamins. Yes, the little pills sitting in your bathroom cabinet, the ones you probably take every morning or maybe before bed. I've been a brain doctor for many years, and I've seen far too many patients who ended up in the hospital not because of bad habits, but because of the wrong supplement, the wrong dose, or the wrong timing. And here's the scariest part. Most of them had no warning signs. They felt fine when they went to bed and woke up with their life forever changed. In today's video, I'll walk you through 5 common vitamins that can quietly increase your risk of brain bleeds, nerve damage, or dangerous blood pressure spikes, especially if you're over 60. If you've ever taken vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin B6, vitamin A, or niacin, this video could be a wake-up call you didn't know you needed. Before we jump in, I want to hear from you. Type 1 in the comments if you've ever wondered whether your vitamins might actually be doing more harm than good. Type 0 if this is brand new information to you. And if brain health matters to you or someone you love, make sure you hit like and subscribe to NO Pills, where we share honest, science-based health tips designed for older adults. Alright, let's start with one of the most surprising vitamins of all, the one everyone talks about for bone health, mood, and immunity. Vitamin D. Vitamin D, the silent calcium trap. Most seniors have heard about vitamin D. It's the sunshine vitamin. It's supposed to protect your bones, boost your mood, and even strengthen your immune system. And yes, that's true, in moderation. But here's the truth no one tells you. Too much vitamin D, especially taken late in the evening, can quietly increase your risk of a stroke overnight. Let me share the story of one of my patients, Mr. James Carter. He was 74, a disciplined retired Navy veteran. Every morning he carefully lined up his pills, one of which was a 10,000 IU capsule of vitamin D. He thought he was protecting his bones and doing everything right. But one morning his wife found him confused. His speech was slurred, his right arm weak. He had suffered a stroke. When we ran his labs, the cause became clear: vitamin D toxicity. Here's how it happens. High doses of vitamin D cause calcium to build up in your blood. Your body doesn't know what to do with the extra calcium, so it pushes it into your arteries. Over time, your blood vessels become stiff and narrow. Add age, dehydration, poor sleep, and suddenly you've created the perfect storm for a stroke. The scariest part? You won't feel any warning signs. You can go to bed feeling fine and wake up unable to speak, walk, or move one side of your body. And here's what most seniors don't realize. Many vitamin D supplements sold in stores contain way more than you need. Some bottles have 5,000 IU or 10,000 IU per capsule. But studies show that even 2,000 IU daily may be too much for people who are not deficient. That's why it's so important to get your vitamin D levels checked regularly. Take vitamin D in the morning, never right before bed. Avoid combining it with high-dose calcium unless prescribed. Do you know how many IUs your vitamin D supplement has? Type D in the comments below. Now, if vitamin D surprised you, just wait until you hear about vitamin E, the one many people take for heart health, but that can actually lead to something even worse than a clot. A brain bleed. Vitamin E, the heart helper that can backfire. Vitamin E has long been marketed as the heart vitamin. It's supposed to help circulation, protect your heart, and even keep your skin youthful. But here's what the labels don't tell you. Too much vitamin E, especially when combined with blood-thinning medications, can cause a hemorrhagic stroke, bleeding inside the brain. Let me share the story of Mrs. Lillian Hayes, an 81-year-old retired librarian. She had a heart valve condition and was already on warfarin, a blood thinner. One day she bought a bottle of natural vitamin E, 800 IU per capsule, thinking it would help her memory and circulation. Within 3 weeks, she was rushed to the ER with confusion, vomiting, and a splitting headache. The scans showed bleeding in her brain. The culprit? The combination of warfarin and high-dose vitamin E made her blood too thin to clot. Just one fragile blood vessel gave way. Here's what most people don't know. The recommended daily amount of vitamin E is only 15 milligrams, 22 IU. But many supplements contain 200, 400, or even 1000 IU per capsule. No warnings. No clear instructions. Just silent risk. Mrs. Evelyn survived, but her short-term memory never fully returned, and she now needs a cane to walk. This is why it breaks my heart when seniors assume if it's a vitamin, it must be safe. Because that's not always true. Especially if you're on aspirin, Plavix, or any other blood thinner. If you or someone you know takes vitamin E, type E in the comments. Let's talk about it. Now, if brain bleeds weren't scary enough, there's another vitamin often sold as a nerve and brain booster, but too much of it can actually damage your nerves permanently. Vitamin B6. Vitamin B6, the nerve support that destroys nerves. Walk into any pharmacy and you'll see bottles claiming supports brain health, boosts energy, or protects nerves. Many of those supplements contain vitamin B6. And yes, B6 is important, in tiny amounts. But here's the danger. Too much vitamin B6 slowly builds up in your system and can strip away the protective coating around your nerves, just like removing the insulation from an electrical wire. The result? Tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, even memory problems. Let me tell you about Mr. Robert Ellis, a 76-year-old retired truck driver. He came to me with numb feet, tingling hands, and poor balance. At first, he thought it was just arthritis or aging. Then he started falling. When I checked his supplements, the problem became clear. He was taking a nerve support pill with 100 milligrams of B6 per tablet, twice a day. That's 200 milligrams daily. But here's the truth, older adults only need 2 to 10 milligrams per day. He was getting over 20 times the safe amount. And unlike vitamin C, B6 doesn't flush out quickly. It lingers and builds up over months and years. Mr. Ellis eventually had to give up driving. His nerve damage stopped progressing once we removed the supplement, but the damage already done couldn't be reversed. Have you ever seen nerve support or brain booster supplements online? Type B6 if you've ever taken one or know someone who has. Now, you might be thinking, at least vitamin A is safe. It's just for eyesight, right? Well, not quite. Vitamin A, the eye vitamin that pressures the brain. Vitamin A is often linked with eyesight, skin health, and immune support. Many seniors take it daily without a second thought. But here's the truth. Vitamin A is fat-soluble, which means your body stores it in your liver and tissues. It doesn't flush out like water-soluble vitamins. Over time, too much vitamin A can build up and cause a condition called pseudotumor cerebri, where pressure inside the skull rises, mimicking a brain tumor or stroke. Symptoms include severe headaches, blurred or double vision, dizziness, slurred speech, even permanent vision loss. I'll never forget Ms. Clara Mitchell, a 79-year-old retired piano teacher. She started getting headaches, dizziness, and vision problems. Her family feared a stroke, but scans revealed high intracranial pressure caused by years of taking a skin and eye supplement with 10,000 IU of vitamin A every day. For seniors, the safe limit is closer to 2,500 to 3,000 IU daily, and only when truly needed. Ms. Mitchell is slowly recovering, but she now requires lifelong monitoring of her vision and brain pressure. If you take eye, skin, or anti-aging vitamins, type A in the comments. Let's see how common this is. Now, if that wasn't shocking enough, let's move to the last vitamin on today's list, one often recommended for heart health and cholesterol, but that can secretly push your blood pressure into the danger zone. Niacin or vitamin B3. Niacin, B3, the blood pressure trigger. Niacin has been praised for decades as a natural way to lower cholesterol. Some doctors even prescribe it. You'll also find it in energy drinks, cereals, and heart health supplements. But here's what many seniors don't know. High doses of niacin can cause sudden swings in blood pressure and even trigger a stroke. Meet Mr. Thomas Reed, an 82-year-old retired postman. He started experiencing strange hot flashes, dizziness, and a pounding chest sensation every morning. His family thought it was stress or side effects from his blood pressure pills. But the truth? He was taking a heart support supplement with 1,000 milligrams of niacin per serving, twice a day. That's 2,000 milligrams daily, more than 60 times what most seniors actually need. Niacin works by suddenly expanding blood vessels, causing that famous flushing feeling. But shortly after, those vessels constrict again. This yo-yo effect can stress the heart and brain. Mr. Reed eventually had a mini-stroke, known as a TIA. Thankfully, he recovered, but it was a warning. For seniors, anything above 50 milligrams per day should be taken only under medical supervision. If you've ever tried niacin, type B3 in the comments. The safe solution, real food. By now, you might be asking, if these vitamins are risky, what should I do instead? The answer is simple, real food. Your body was designed to get nutrients from food, not pills. Whole foods contain the perfect balance of vitamins, minerals, and fiber your brain actually understands. Take Mrs. Helen Parker, a 73-year-old retired school principal. When I first met her, she had an entire drawer full of supplements. Vitamin D, vitamin E B-complex, niacin, multivitamins, brain boosters, you name it. But she was still dizzy, tired, and struggling with high blood pressure. So we cleared the clutter. Instead of pills, we built her meals around brain-boosting foods. Leafy greens like spinach and kale. Fatty fish like salmon or sardines. A handful of blueberries. Avocado and nuts for healthy fats. Whole grains for steady energy. A glass of water first thing in the morning. Within weeks, her dizziness faded, her blood pressure improved, and she felt clearer than she had in years. That's the power of eating nutrients the way nature intended. Final message. So here's your wake-up call. Not every vitamin is safe, especially in high doses or when mixed with medications. At this stage in life, every choice matters. And sometimes the healthy habit you've been told to follow might actually be putting your brain at risk. Awareness is the best medicine. Balance is better than megadoses. Food beats pills, every time. So take a moment tonight. Check your supplement labels. Ask your doctor before starting anything new. And listen to your body when it whispers. In the comments below, tell me, what's one change you'll make starting tomorrow? If you found this video helpful, please give it a like so more seniors can see it. And don't forget to subscribe to No Pills for more clear, science-backed health tips. Remember, you're never too old to protect your brain, your independence, and your future. You're not alone on this journey. And together, we'll keep learning, growing, and staying strong.